Let's divide and simplify n squared minus 6n minus 40 over n squared plus 15n plus 54 divided by n squared plus 2n minus 8 over n squared plus 19n plus 90. Okay, the first thing I need to do is to change this from a division problem to multiplication. Remember, when you divide fractions, when you divide by a fraction, you flip the fraction and change it to multiplication. So this actually should be rewritten as n squared minus 6n minus 40 over n squared plus 15n plus 54 times, flip it over, n squared plus 19n plus 90 is now my numerator, and n squared plus 2n minus 8. Notice I'm only flipping the second one, right? I'm not flipping the first one because I'm not dividing by this first one. I'm dividing by the second one. So flip the second one and change it to multiplication. Okay, so now this is just a multiplication problem. So I'm going to end up with one big fraction with a bunch of parentheses here. I'm just going to go ahead and put some blanks so I can fill in the blanks as I go. Okay, and so I'm going to focus one quadratic expression at a time. So n squared minus 6n minus 40. Okay, there's an understood 1 in front of the n squared, so I can do this the shorter way. I just need to find two numbers that multiply together to be negative 40, but add together to be negative 6. Okay, so first numbers that come to mind would be 10 and negative 4. Those multiply together to be negative 40, but they add up to positive 6. I need it to be a negative 6, so I'm going to just change my signs. Negative 10 times 4 is negative 40. Negative 10 plus 4 is negative 6. So this will factor as n minus 10 and n plus 4. Okay, now let's do n squared plus 15n plus 54. Okay, so again, understood 1 in the front. I need two numbers that multiply together to be 24, but add together to be 15. Okay, oh, not 24, 54. There we go. Okay, so numbers that multiply together to be 54. 2 and 12. 2 and 12. I'm still stuck on 24. 2 and 27. Okay, 2 and 27 add up to 29, so that's not good. We could do 6 and 9. 6 times 9 is 54. Those add up to 15. So we're going to have n plus 6 and n plus 9. Okay, n squared plus 19n plus 90. N squared plus 19n plus 90. Okay, well, I need two numbers that multiply together to be 90, but add together to be 19. Okay, 10 and 9 are the first numbers that come to mind. Those happen to add up also to 19. So n plus 10 and n plus 9. And then finally, n squared plus 2n minus 8. I need two numbers that multiply together to be negative 8, but add together to be a positive 2. 4 and negative 2 come to mind first. Those happen to also add up to 2. So n plus 4, n minus 2. Okay, so we've completely factored all the quadratic expressions. Now we'll see if anything cancels. I see n plus 4 canceling with n plus 4. I see n plus 9 canceling with n plus 9. And that's it. So I am left with, finally, n minus 10 times n plus 10 over n plus 6 times n minus 2.